Coming up in VUCast, Homeward Bound. See the unique Vandy program helping parents care for their healing kids. Ever have a manager like this? See who's to blame for bad boss behavior. And watch how you can make Vanderbilt's newest building grow in 3D. Hi, I'm Amy Wolf with VUCast. Taking your child home from the hospital after surgery can be difficult and scary, especially if you're trying to meet medical needs. A special program created by Vanderbilt nurses is trading fear with facts. VUCast Barb Kramer takes us homeward bound.
What's the matter, Sissy? What's wrong? Huh?
It's been a hard few weeks for Lexi Griffin.
We just want Mama to hold you.
Her newly adopted baby, 5-month-old Izzy, has just had surgery to repair heart defects, including a large hole in her heart.
She's been through a lot in her little life so far. I'm very honored to be her mother. Oh, she finally smiled at me. I could die.
Izzy is getting better, but before she can go home, her mom needs to learn how to handle Izzy's medical needs.
You got the hiccups. It's very humbling and unnerving, but a child can be very stable and then kind of quickly have something go wrong. Hi, how are you?
Nurse educator Debbie Hardy teaches the Homeward Bound classes to help families like the Griffins.
It's important so that we can make sure that they get all of the basic skills and they get an opportunity to practice in a non-stressful, non-threatening environment. You're going to use two fingers. You can use these two fingers or these two fingers. It doesn't matter, kind of whatever feels most comfortable to you.
Hardy gives parents hands-on experience with trach tubes, feeding tubes, CPR, and cardiac training.
Here they can come, they can sit down, we go through everything, they can ask questions, they can practice with it down here. They don't have to worry about hurting their baby. That's the way you do it, and you just keep going. Once you get 911 on the phone, you just keep going until help arrives.
Homeward Bound was started by nurses in 2014, and more than 400 families have already gone through the program.
So I want them to just feel confident that we've given them all the tools that they need to go home and take good care of their babies. Well, thank you for coming down.
Yeah. It's super overwhelming to think about taking my baby home. It's just great to have that education. It's just extra peace of mind.
And a few days later, Izzy goes home, and the Homeward Bound program makes that transition a little bit easier.
There's a lot to be thankful for at this point. It's the little things. We'll just be thankful we're together and that she's still here and we have more time with her and that God's got this.
For VUCast, I'm Barb Kramer.
Vanderbilt Homeward Bound nurses help families of kids of all ages, from infants to teenagers.
Remember birthdays, direct workflow, my own bathroom, micromanage, promote synergy like a boss.
Ever have a boss like that? Or maybe Lumberg from Office Space is more of your nightmare middle manager?
You see, we're putting the cover sheets on all TPS reports now before they go out. Did you see the memo?
Well, business professor Ray Friedman says how middle managers treat employees below them is a direct reflection of how they're being treated by the big boss.
People at the top can't just assume that you defer to middle managers and say, you guys need to handle your subordinates well and we're leaving it up to you. Those top-level managers are themselves setting the tone for how everyone's treating people in the organization. So it still comes back to those top-level managers. They can't put it off on their middle-level managers as easily as they might think.
Friedman says it all comes down to big bosses being positive or negative role models. Before you let your frustrations out on your coworkers, go to our special research page to learn more about the study at news.vanderbilt.edu. Search Ray Friedman. Okay, a new trans-institutional engineering and science building is being built as we speak. VUCast Zach Eagles shows us a very cool way to see the building in 3D.
We wanted to see what the new Vanderbilt Science and Engineering building looked like, so we printed it off. So the first thing you want to do after printing out the diagram is go to the App Store on your phone and download the Augment app. Okay, so with the app open, what you want to do is hit scan, and it's going to scan over the image. And after it's done loading, we're going to get our image. Now what we want to do is just, you can kind of move your phone all the way around it and You'll get a really cool 360-degree view of the whole building.
You can get a quick link to the app and picture on vanderbilt.edu. Search Virtual Engineering and Science. For VUCast, I'm Amy Wolf.